Woo, baby, I'm sure we have all seen between TikTok and Facebook the situation that went on up at the Silo Square yesterday at Sippin' Silo when the 10 beautiful women went in for their reservations that they had made the day before. Let me show you. Okay, so the backstory is that those 3 women right there, along with a group of 7 others, went to Sippin' Silo. They had made reservations the day before for 10 of them for a 61-year-old's birthday. Those women all work or said that they worked for the Memphis Police Department. I think if I heard that correctly. Anyway, so they go into Sippin' Silo, and from what I'm gathering, they didn't have a table for them to be sat at. And then I read in the comments that allegedly Sippin' Silo said that they don't have the ability to sit a table with that many people, but yet they have pictures on their Facebook page where they have like 20 people sat at a table. Anyway, I'm sure that the conversation was like, what do you mean? And it probably got heated. Look, I probably would have told them to kiss my ass too. Okay, I'm not saying that those beautiful, dark-skinned women told them that, but I'm just saying I would have. So anyway, they asked them to leave and that they were calling the cops. So they leave, but they don't leave the area because they say in the video, if you haven't watched it, the ladies say they didn't want to leave because they knew the cops were coming and they didn't want to get down the road and get pulled over. So they decided to stay on the sidewalk and wait for the cops to get there. So then here comes this one, Officer Cornpuff, something like that. I can't remember his name. And he's like being really aggressive with one of the ladies. Well, all the ladies, but one in particular. And he's like, I need your ID. Like gets all up in her like, I need your ID or I'm going to handcuff you and take you to jail. And she's like, no crimes have been committed. Now, I don't know all the legalities of that, but I feel like if no crimes have been committed, why you got to give your ID? You ain't got to. I don't think I've watched enough of those auditors that go around causing ruckuses in courthouses and stuff to know you ain't got to give your ID if you don't want to. So anyway, Professor Cornpuff gets really angry and it just escalates from there. So I'm now going to list right here. That is a list of businesses and places to get coffee and whatnot on May Boulevard. That's the same boulevard that Sippin' Silo's on that treated these ladies so terribly. Anyway, those businesses, they stand with abuse victims and not abusers. So while you're on the subject of talking about Silo Square, remember that those businesses, you are welcome there. All of you are welcome there. And so let Sippin' Silo have it. Let Officer Cornpuff have it. But those other businesses, they're innocent here and they stand with victims and you. So keep that in mind.
Hi guys. You're welcome back to Kelvin Decoded. Today we're talking about an incident in South Haven, Mississippi that has black social media asking one very serious question. How did a birthday celebration turn into a police confrontation? A group of about 10 black women reportedly went to Sippin' Silo to celebrate a 61-year-old woman's birthday. They say they had made arrangements for a group of that size the day before. But when they arrived, staff told them the restaurant couldn't accommodate 10 people under its 6-person party policy. The women questioned the decision. The restaurant claims the group became disruptive and cursed at employees. The women say they were simply trying to get clarification. Then police were called. And that's where this story takes a completely different turn. When officers arrived, one officer's interaction with the women quickly became confrontational. He demanded identification and threatened arrest, while the women repeatedly questioned why they were being treated as though they had committed a crime. Eventually, additional officers and a supervisor arrived, and the situation was de-escalated. Nobody was arrested. But the video spread online, and now people aren't just debating a restaurant policy. They're debating how black women are treated when they challenge authority, how quickly police encounters can escalate, and whether this situation should ever have reached that point in the first place.
Business.
Okay, so
Individuals are cussing and causing a commotion in the
we did not do that inside there.
Okay, that's what he's saying, so I'm here investigating.
We work for the police department too, so that's why I was just trying to see like what is the crime. So we work for Memphis
if
Police
you work
as well.
for the police department,
We work for Memphis
and
Police.
I'm here and I have reasonable suspicion
you have reasonable suspicion,
I
but
did.
you heard our side of the story. You went in.
I'm not
and
gonna.
you asked
Okay.
them.
Okay.
You don't have to.
I'm gonna
You can
give
get a
the orders
lieutenant
now.
out here.
You're gonna listen. That's
No,
how
you're
this
not
is gonna
stop
go.
nothing. You can get a lieutenant
I
out
need
here.
DLs from all
You can
three
get a
of you.
lieutenant out here.
Okay. I'm telling you right now. Give me your DL, or you will be placed under arrest.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yes, because I'm about to take you into custody.
I'm finna go get my DL, but you're not finna walk up on me.
Oh my God.
And I'm requesting
I need your
those.
DL.
And we asked for, they asked for a supervisor.
Call the station lieutenant. Yeah. Because we didn't decide him inside. We didn't ask a question. But because he's Indian and because we're black and it's Mississippi. Oh my God.
Don't argue.
I need your
We'll be there in the moment, Mama.
Okay, if you're walking away.
Okay, we'll be there in a moment.
Because I'm just
We'll
close
be
to
there when I
placing you in
can. We'll
handcuffs.
be there, Mama. I want to upset you. We'll be there in a minute, okay, Mama?
Hey,
No, we're not being arrested. We're being threatened to be arrested. Brandy's out here with us, and she's recording. So, but he's not. He said we walk off, we will be charged with the. I don't even know what the. Hold on.
Okay. They were here before we got here. I said, hey, what's going on? They said that the tables are being reserved for a different party. We said, hey, give it to her.
Okay, no.
It is a lot.
Listen, I am asking you repeatedly to give me your DL.
Let me
You
know.
are refusing
I'm
to
about
do
to give
so.
it to you.
Hello.
So, like I said, so when
No,
we got
we have
here,
4
she
officers
said,
here.
That's what's going to happen. If you don't obey law enforcement
He
orders,
said so. I
it's
don't.
going
we
to
know
be
law enforcement. I've been
escalated.
working for the police department for 5 years.
Yeah,
That's why I'm like, where's the
Okay, right back. We're gonna be
So
addressed.
anyway, when we get here over there, we asked, we said, hey, what's going on? Why can't we be seated over there? And he said, you know, per policy, we can only sit 6 at a time. But we set a table down, whatever. So we came again, we said, hey, they were going to sit down. We just got here. Where could we be seated at? That's when he said, leave or we're going to call the police. Hold on, let me speak. We're black, okay? Let's start there. I'm just being for real. We're black in Mississippi. We're not going to get in the car and pull off. So we can run the tag, and we work for the police department. We stayed here so you guys can know. Yes, we were in there. We asked them questions about what was going on. We're not causing a disturbance. It's not illegal to say a curse word. It's not. We work for the police department. He came jumping out the car, give me the DL. This is an investigation of a disturbance. You can come out here and ask us to leave, and we're going to leave. We just didn't leave because he called. We can get placed on the AOA. Yeah, we don't have to come back here. We're aware of what's going on. Walking up.
and he was,
Threatened to arrest us.
I recorded everything.
You know what it's in the car. I can give you my name, date of birth, and social.
And I get it. But he was very, very assertive. He didn't have to be assertive. He was rude.
And
He
then
went
we
in
asked
there.
for a lieutenant 3 times.
We asked for lieutenant.
I'm sorry.
And because-
I'm so sorry that
And
happened.
because he has been
No, but that's beyond what he was doing. He walked up on her like he was going to slam her to the ground. That is unacceptable. Seriously.
Well, we have a
I'm standing
supervisor.
down here and had to walk down.
My name is Tiffany.
I'm Brittany. Nice to
I'm
meet you.
Tiffany. Nice to meet you.
What was your name?
Brandy.
Brandy.
There's no reason, and there is not even a reason for y'all to get driver's license. They were not. They were standing out here when he pulled up.
2019.
I walked down from the ice cream shop just to see him coming out talking aggressive and turn my cameras on.
Okay. Well, so we get a call and we have to make sure that everything is okay, and that's why. And we have a record
And this is Sip and Silo.
So we're just making sure, you know. And I'm just that happened. Very, very sorry.
Yeah, that's I
My
can't.
first time ever having to run with you all. You know, this is crazy.
And something like this,
But something like this,
I don't even want him back over here. He don't need to be back over here.
He's going to be.
I was trying to get my
Oh my God.
ID.
Okay.
I'm the primary officer here investigating this
I'm
call,
not even
okay?
talking to you. The way you walked
Okay.
up on that young lady, please.
The way I
talk to
walked up
them.
on her.
Yes, you did. I have it on video.
I was
we
about to
recorded
place
it.
her in handcuffs because she was refusing me.
She had no
refusing
reason to
give
even
me her
give you
DL.
her DL.
Yes, she does because
She was standing
not-
out here.
Okay.
It's fine. Let him have the floor.
Yeah, yeah.
Give him the
So
floor.
instead of putting her in handcuffs,
Hold on, let me record it.
I did her a favor and did not do that. So
The
yes,
only
I walked
reason
up
you
on
stepped
her.
down is
Okay.
because these people came up. That is the only
And then because
reason.
we requested
That's
for a
cool.
lieutenant 3
That's
times.
over and over while you were walking away. She comes over here. You were acting like she was going to pull something out of her bag.
Are you involved in this? Do you need?
Oh, I'm involved. As soon as you came out yelling, And I'm sitting here.
Yes, it's on video.
It's on video.
Okay. Cool. All right, so Miss Sellers, you have been banned from this business. You're not allowed to come back. If you come back, you will be arrested for trespassing. Okay, you're free to go, ma'am. Miss Wilson, same goes for you.
I will never come back here.
You've been banned from this business.
Not a problem.
You come back, you'll be arrested for trespassing.
Never come back.
Okay,
Terrible
thank
service.
you. We're still waiting on this.
Terrible customer service. They live in a birthday party. Like this is my mother's birthday, and
We don't even come to this winery.
we were never
This was the last option.
What was the wrong thing?
So we had questions about and so we called yesterday and asked about, you know, so we had to make reservations.
Okay, thank you. Miss Smith, you have also been banned from this business. If you come back, you'll be arrested for trespassing. All of you are free to go if you'd wish to do so. If not, you can wait to speak with the lieutenant if you wish to do so. Okay. I mean, if they want to come, they are supervisor. I'm gonna check with them, see if because I don't.
He was just a crime scene, and he was calling, and they were like, "No, we're Mississippi. We don't have to give your license. There's no crime scene. Nothing has happened." She was standing over to the side.
I was trying to unzip my bag.
You call Lieutenant?
You want me to call lieutenant?
Yeah, just because he called me. Just say what do you need if you don't
Sure.
care.
All right. Did you want me to tell you the deal with them?
I'll come over in a second.
Charges? Okay.
I'll come over in a second. Yeah, I appreciate it, buddy.
No problem.
So, Green, are you just a supervisor?
I am.
Okay.
So we asked for a lieutenant. So and he wouldn't.
So
We get
right
the train
now,
to come in.
yeah, absolutely, and but so there's two of us on, and it's a big.
Where did you park? Where did you ride? I'm riding with you.
If there's any video that needs to go viral, it's this one. Share, repost, all that shit. So this family, B. Hall Buffkins from this Facebook page here, they had a party at 10 that they reserved at this winery called Sip and Silo. This is Sip and Silo right here. They were doing it for a 61-year-old's birthday. When they got there, they received bad service and they refused to service the group of 10. Mind you, they called and reserved. They knew they were coming. And when they pulled up, they denied them. Just out the bat. I mean, I don't know, maybe because it's 10 black women that walked up in a winery. I don't know. Could that be the reason why Sip and Silo, why you reserve service? But that's neither here or there. So then they proceed to call the police. I'm going to show you that footage right now.
I'm telling you right now, give me your GL or you will be placed under arrest.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Yes, because I'm about to take you into custody.
I'm finna go get my DL, but you're not finna walk up on me.
Oh my God!
And I'm requesting.
I need your DL.
And they asked for a supervisor.
Call the station lieutenant.
I don't care what anyone says. Weaponizing the police on black people is genocide against black people because you know the police is very trigger happy when they see us and you know the first thing they want to do is kill us. So anybody or especially any business that weaponizes the police on black people because you refer service to these people because simply they're black. And then when you got told about yourself, you want to call the police and weaponize the police on them, you deserve to have your business shut down. This place needs to be boycotted immediately. They need to be boycotted immediately. There's the phone number. There's the address. You know what to do.
Mississippi, come on to the front. Yes, you're on the docket again. Sip and Silo. Sip, Silo, Sip and Silo. Let's talk about it. Ladies went there, looked like me. They was waiting on their party. They was going to have a total party of 10, a party of 10. Sip and Silo, stay with me. Right here. And those ladies was refused service. Allegedly, I'ma say, because of what they look like. The owner name, Kevin Patel. Let me take my motherfucking glasses off for you. So they call the po-po. The po they are, the least I motherfucking care. But this police officer was out of line. Sip and Silo, you gonna be shut down like right today. Not tomorrow, today. See, those ladies wasn't disrespectful. They didn't make a reservation. So when they walked in, the place was so clear, it can echo. And for the owner to say they didn't have no seats, you know what that motherfucking means. Sip and Silo, you get a F, nigga. And that's on my motherfucking mama. And the police officer started at 1 establishment and got fired. And now they hired him on with something else. You know, it's just a good old boy. He 30-some years old, got a lot to prove, right? And he went back to South Haven. Why did they hire him back? Why he got to keep going from precinct to precinct? I'ma say allegedly. Sip and silo. I gave you a grade, and let me give it to you again. Motherfucker, you get a F, nigga. And that police officer, I'm just saying, they said the police officer had some stalking issues. They was stalking his ex. We can go on and on about him. But why did they hire him back? Why he still need to wear that badge? We got some great officers. We got some fucked up officers. We just want the ones that gonna do what's right. But Sip and Silo, you would never ever see anybody in that place that look like me. You're closed. You're kapush. You're done. Don't look. It's gonna continue to be empty. We shall keep you close. We shall keep you close today. Motherfucker, close Sip and Silo.
Everybody's talking about Sip and Silo down there in Mississippi. Everybody's getting their rundown on what took place. He had some young ladies that went there. They were waiting on a few other people to come. It's going to be a total party of 10. They were refused service because of what they looked like. And just so everybody will know, Kevin Patel, he is the owner of Sip and Silo. He's owned that business for around 2 years. Now, according to one of the young ladies that was there, she said that they waited for the police so they could share the events or what happened, what took place. And instead, they got exactly what the owner, Kevin Patel, wanted to happen. He wanted fear and intimidation, and he got it from this one Ryan Caron. There was no crime committed. They didn't disrespect or they didn't cuss out any staff. Kevin Patel was the one that was hostile. He was the one that was rude from the moment that they arrived. She also said they didn't make any reservations the night or day before. They were walk-ins. They only wanted clarifying questions about the seating because it was half empty. And for Kevin Patel to say that there was no room, did you not say in one of your interviews that you did when they interviewed you about your new business that you can seat 49 people and said you have a space for 35 to 40 people on the outside on the patio? Let alone your first reserved customers were not coming until 7 p.m. These ladies got there at 4 p.m. Everything spoken here on out is allegedly. Now I want to talk about old Ryan here because Ryan, he started out at South Haven Police Department. He left there, went to Olive Branch, worked there for a little bit, and then went back to South Haven. That's why you see him there now. But why did he leave Olive Branch? You see, old Ryan here has some issues, some stalking issues. He was stalking his ex, the same ex where she has a mixed child. Her child is Native American and white. He told his ex that he wanted her to get rid of that child. He didn't want her around. Get rid of her. He said, I want you to have a baby by me so it can be pure. Yep. He also had issues where he was profiling people that look like us. And from what I found out also, he's doing it today in South Haven. That's why you see that cocky attitude up there with those beautiful black women. But yeah, it's time to go deeper into why he was fired from Olive Branch for stalking and all the other illegal stuff that he was doing. Why is that not in his record or at least not released to the public? South Haven, look like you guys got an issue. I think every case that he's ever been on needs to be reinvestigated. There's some other things, but we'll talk about them later.
So I cannot shrink myself more than this for some odd reason. Sorry, I'm not a TikTok expert, but I just had to show y'all. It's a viral video going around today of a video of a group of women, black women, who were visiting a restaurant called Sip and Silo, but I believe it's in Mississippi. Hold on. Okay, yeah, South Haven, Mississippi, at their location. Apparently, they have a bad reputation in terms of staff and black patrons, right? So I'm looking through the reviews. A lot of people are leaving like 1- and 2-star reviews on Yelp. I come across this review where the person said that the cook cooked their food, wiped they behind, and tore up the pieces of the toilet paper and put it on their plate. So I just want to know, like, if you black and you in Mississippi, like, what's it gonna take for you to like get away from them people and like fully understand that you need to be segregated right now? Like, you are not welcome. From the outside looking in, you're not welcome in white spaces. Like, what is the last and final straw for you guys to like get it in your heads? Because I think after Nolan Wells and like the lady being strange fruited last week, What's it gonna take for black folks to like leave white people the fuck alone? Texas, all of that. Like y'all need to be like the writing's on the wall. They made their decision to continue to abuse and torment black people in any shape, way, or form. What is it gonna take? That is dookie on tissue on somebody's plate. I would love to know what are like, is it hyper individualism happening in Mississippi? Like what? I'm not saying that nobody's doing anything. I'm not saying mobilizing isn't happening. I'm just saying it better be. I'm sorry, but it better be. Y'all better be strapped up and ready to put these people's lights out, because they clearly have no regard for black life. Good luck.
The power of social media needs to be studied. I just saw a video, and it was some black ladies went to some wine and charcuterie place in Mississippi, and the cops were called. I forgot what the story was. But if you check the reviews on TikTok, Google, Yelp, Instagram, they probably gonna close down. The power of social media. I'm trying to tell y'all need to treat people right. Because once something is posted, your ass is grass. But it's a shame. And that, secondly, that officer, I just want to slap him through the phone. His walk, his face, his demeanor, his attitude, like... Did y'all see the video? If not, go take a look.
Let's be honest, a restaurant is allowed to have rules. If Sip and Silo has a 6-person policy, that's one thing. But when customers say they made arrangements beforehand for a larger party, the professional response should be communication, not confrontation. Tell them what happened, show them the reservation information, explain the policy, offer an alternative. If there's a disagreement, allow the customers to leave. But somehow, this situation escalated to the point where police were called. And that's the part that deserves serious scrutiny, because when police arrive, the power dynamic changes immediately. We're no longer talking about a restaurant manager and customers. We're talking about armed officers with the authority to detain and arrest people. So, when an officer approaches a group of black women who are upset but haven't been accused of violence, many people are going to pay very close attention to tone, body language, and the level of force being threatened. And watching the footage, that's exactly what many viewers focused on. The officer appeared ready to escalate the situation almost immediately. And that's troubling. Police officers should be trained to recognize the difference between someone being argumentative and someone actually being dangerous. Being frustrated isn't automatically criminal. Questioning a decision isn't automatically criminal. And being disrespectful, if that allegation is true, still doesn't mean every situation requires an aggressive police response. That's why the women asking for a supervisor is significant. They were essentially saying, slow this down, let's get someone else involved. And eventually, that's what happened. A supervisor arrived, other officers became involved, and the situation calmed down without anyone being arrested. So, here's the question. If the situation could ultimately be de-escalated, why did it have to become so aggressive in the first place? And this is why many black viewers are saying, they don't want to spend their money at businesses where they believe they'll be treated as a problem before they're treated as customers. Now, I'm not saying every white-owned business is racist. That would be irresponsible. But black consumers absolutely have the right to decide where they feel welcome. And if people believe they were mistreated, they can speak about it, share their experience, and choose where they spend their money. But let's keep the response focused. No threats, no harassment, no fake reviews, no targeting innocent employees. If accountability is what we want, then accountability is what we should demand. At the end of the day, this wasn't supposed to be a police story. It was supposed to be a birthday celebration. 10 women wanted to eat, celebrate a 61-year-old woman's birthday, and enjoy their evening. Whatever happened inside that restaurant, the situation eventually ended without an arrest. And that should make us ask whether this entire confrontation could have been avoided with better communication and better de-escalation. Because black women should not have to wonder whether asking a question is going to turn into a confrontation with law enforcement. If you watch the video, tell me what you think. Was this handled appropriately? Or did the situation escalate far beyond what was necessary? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And remember, we can demand accountability without losing our own sense of responsibility. I'll see you in the next one.